This is Haunted Skull, and today we've got a giant box to unbox pretty much, and this is going to be of a really cool prop, something I've really wanted for a long time in my collection. And as you can see, or make it upside down, this is the Grandin Road logo, so this is a US prop, and it is actually brand new in the box. I have took it out to repair, so I'll put it all back just to let you see what it actually does look like in the box. And it is absolutely massive, this box is as well. So yeah, let's give it a little look, shall we? So as you can see, it is the Gemmy 2009 version of Cauldron Witch, and it is the Grandin Road version that was seen in the video that's on YouTube that we uploaded a long time ago. It is that exact version, and yeah, it is the one I really wanted for all that time. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get all of these parts out and make a full review of it, and I'm going to upload some the restoration clips onto Nostalgiatronics UK, so you get to see how this works and how she was repaired. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so parts list to the Gemmy Cauldron Witch are as follows. You do have the cauldron right here. You've got the body, which is in collapsed position currently. You do get two adapters for the actual one for the cauldron and one for the witch. Now I know some of the older models did come with one that powered both, but this version is the 2009 version. You do have the head right here, and then you've got the stir stick, which does come in two pieces, and you've got the wireless microphone, which of course switches on and off. Does require one 9-volt battery to run that. And then finally, you've got a hat. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and set Cauldron Witch up, and then we'll get into a review. Okay, it's time to start setting up Cauldron Witch. So what we're going to do first, we're going to get the body right here. And this one does have the newest style of collapse mix, so it's slightly different to the 6-footers, and adapted Santa of course. You just press the collapse button right at the back of the base, and you can actually find it. Now you've got to make sure the dress doesn't get stuck on the base as well. So press the button and then pull it up, then release the button of course, then she'll lock into place. Once you've done that, you're going to want to grab the head here, and of course press it down to make sure you hear the click. Of course, tuck it all in around the neck to make sure the skin isn't unshear, otherwise it won't look very good. There we go. So that's Cauldron Witch. Then we're going to want to actually do it. Attach the hat. Which does have one velcro at the back and one at the front. So there's not really a way to mess it up. So there's one there. And you can do it, one there. There you go. So if that's on, it sticks in place very nicely. Let's just tip her out the way. Yeah, it's quite a narrow space to work with, but smarten her hair up and do some of the final adjustments. But yeah, there's the witch all set up, of course. So what you're going to want to do now is take the cauldron, which is right here, and of course put it beneath it. So if you go around the dress, there's actually a cable that comes out the base. So what you're going to want to do is locate the notch, which is right there, and plug it in. Yeah, that's that direction, and then that will enable her to stir the cauldron. This plug right here is for her to actually stir the cauldron. No, the cauldron to fog, which I'll show you how to do that. You just put some water in, and a mister emits fog, of course. But as this one I have fixed, I have wired this plug to her because it's a UK plug. Her American plug did not work, nor did the mister that was original, so I've changed all that out. So this bit is a bit different on mine. But yeah, final step is to attach the stir stick together. then put in our hands. So the way the stir stick should go is the bit where the stopper is near the top. And then this hole in the cauldron, just plop it on in there. And then with our hands do have holes in, of course. You just slip the hands through, that one went through no problem. This one usually is a bit of a, I think it's like this on all of them, this one usually is a bit of a pain. But there you go, she is all fully set up, she just needs her adapters plugging in now. And yeah, then we'll get on to the review. Okay, for the misting right here, it's this step. What you're going to need to do is get some water and then tip it into the cauldron and make sure it actually does cover the mister, so otherwise it won't plug properly. So definitely going to need some more water, but yeah, you get the gist. Okay, so we filled it up right there. Let's give it a test to make sure there's enough water in. And that's, there we go. That's perfect. Just enough mist right there. What we're going to want to do is, of course, attach the lid. And it's all ready to go, of course. You can, of course, keep the lid off, but because it does mist a lot more when it does that. But to be on the safe side, if you don't want any water spilling in there, just put the lid on and she is all good to go. Okay, so here is the Gemmy Cauldron Witch all fully set up, and gosh, this is a sight to be desired, seeing this prop in person. Cauldron Witch, as she has always been, she has been a big part of my childhood with animatronics I've seen growing up, and to actually own her in person, it is such an honour to actually have this in my collection. She is in really good shape. She actually was brand new in the box when I got her. She is, of course, the Grand Road version. And here's a look at her. Here's just a look at her. And there's so much detail and such good quality as well. As you can see, her cauldron does bubble up really well with that new mister in there. I'm very happy with that. The restoration clips will be on Nostalgiatronics UK of Cauldron Witch, showing the repairs I had to do to her. Of course, she had a split gear in her. She had a split gear and a neck tilting, which is usually the first thing to go out on her, which wasn't really too big of a deal. And she had a split gear in the steering motion for the cauldron, and it was locked up for quite a while, this was, and it's only just started to go quicker, which is really good. So yeah, here's a look at her detail then, her face. Of course, it's made of a soft rubber or latex. Her eyes are really nicely detailed. Really wish props are made like this nowadays, and I still think Gemmy do hold the best sculpt for a witch prop, even till today. She's got loads of detail in her mouth there, she's got warts on her nose and chin. Really love how scary she actually does look. And her hat as well, this hat I think was only used on Cauldron Witch. She does have these little tassels that go down, and they definitely do shake when she does rock back and forth. This bit up here is really nice and stuffed as well. That's really cool. And her main outfit herself, I'm not sure if this version's meant to come with the spiders. This one never did for some reason. She's meant to have one up there and one down there. She's got a nice velvety suit, which is awesome. And her arms are all plushed out if you wanted to know how Cauldron Witch is. Yeah, there's no wire in there at all, it's just pretty much all stuffing. And there's so much detail on her actual her sleeves, just like Wonder Witch or Raider Broom, as you guys in America know her by that. And here's her hands. Hands are really cool as well. Use the classic, hands use the classic witch molds, which is really good. And then a stir stick, of course, it does come in two pieces and attaches into the cauldron. But yeah, as I said, the cauldron with the mist, that's literally, it still does mist quite a bit, but of course it stops it from being this messy around here. So might put this on for a demo and do a demo with the thing off, so you guys get a bit of a best of both worlds. But yeah, that's just an optional option, I think. It can be used to protect the insides of the witch. The motion sensor's right on the end of the cauldron. I believe the sound sensor's actually inside the witch, so it's a bit strange but cool at the same time. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for the witch. She measures about 5 feet tall, and she is very, very loud. You can hear this from quite far. If we head on down to the back of her, here's a point of view of that, how she looks. I really do love the hair. It's how it goes all around the back of her head. It's really nice, nice and grey, which all witches should have really. And as we head on down here, these are the options. That is the original port for the Cauldron. Of course I don't use that anymore. She has a trimmy jack which you can plug a step pad into her. She has a 9V 2000 milliamp adapter or 2 amp. And of course there's the on mode, which is button. Then you've got sensor and microphone or auxiliary. It's strange how they did put the button behind the Cauldron, because obviously you can have it on sensor on Halloween or whatever. But it's nice that they did include it. And if we head over to this side, you do have your volume control, microphone port, which on this one does have a wireless microphone, so of course that's not there anymore. And then this one, you do have auxiliary, so you can still play your music through or whatever, which is really, really good. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and demo the Gemmy Cauldron Witch.
Double, double, cauldron bubble. Come in here and you're in trouble. Just in time for dinner. What a delicious looking person. Toe of bat, nose of frog, tail of cat, boil, 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 boil!
So there you go, that is Cauldron Witch in action, and I have to say she's very, very impressive. I really cannot believe I've actually got her in person now. She's just as good as she is in the videos, guys. Definitely recommend this prop as probably one of the best witch props ever. That's just not biased because I do love Gemmy props. I honestly do think this prop was absolutely nailed from the very beginning, and I really don't think she could have been done better. She has so many points of animation, and in fact she is probably one of my most animated Gemmy life sizes next to Brain Monster. She has about 6 functions. Of course she's got the cauldron, she's got the stirring, she's got the neck movement, the mouth, the eyes, and of course rocking side to side. And yeah, there you go. I think I'll show you her on microphone just before I end the video. So this is what she does on microphone. It's quite odd actually, because she doesn't actually rock her hips. She does stir a cauldron, as you can see, going side to side. And of course her eyes, her mouth and her head rock forwards and backwards. Yeah, you get the idea. She is an amazing witch prop, and of course if you do see her on eBay, she does pop up in the UK from time to time. A couple of people I've known have even the seller I got Face Ripper from had one of these, so she can pop up, so definitely keep a lookout. So thank you all for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Lots more Gemmy life size prop reviews will be coming soon, and just Gemmy props in general. And until the next video, anything you need for Halloween, this is Haunted Skull.